Hello everyone, this is Kishore. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to share my analysis on housing market. On last week part 1, I shared my analysis on mortgage interest rate. I will leave the link in the description box of this video. And today's video I'll share my analysis on home inventory and sales, home price and employment situation. This is not a financial advice, just knowledge purpose only. Let's jump into the show. I shared this chart US Consumer Price Index core services. The blue line is US CPI core services year over year, and the orange bars are the US CPI rent year over year change. And we can clearly see here when the orange bars are going up, the rent is going up, CPI is also going up. But when it is peaked in Feb 2023, from there the rents are going down, and it helped the CPI also goes down because housing component is one of the major component in the CPI calculation. And this is rental vacancy rates by region. Across the nation, the blue bars are the 2023 and the red bars are the 2024. Across the nation, the rental vacancy rate increases from the 6.3 to 6.6, which means more homes are available for the rent in the 2024 compared to the 2023. That helped the rents to goes down and that helped the CPI to go down. And this is 1 year change in active housing inventory for sale. Between September 2023 and September 2024, the inventory went up across the nation. Few states it went up more than 40%, like California, Washington, Arizona, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Vermont. All the states went up more than 40% of the inventory. And this is active housing inventory for sale compared to the pre-pandemic levels. Like we all know, before pre-pandemic levels of the housing inventory is good, but after that the housing inventory is down. That's the reason the price are went up. But few states already the inventory is up more than the pre-pandemic levels. Like Texas is up 10%, Vermont is up 10%. Sorry, not Vermont. Idaho is went up 10%, Arizona 3%, Nevada, Utah 4%, Florida 9%, and Tennessee 11%. And this is new one-family houses for sale in the United States. It is like 470,000. It's almost like 2006 year level. So let's see whether the inventory goes up from here or comes down. If sales increases, it will come down. If sales do not increase, then it goes up. And we know that what happened after 2006 and this inventory trend. So in August 2024, only four states had returned to or surpassed pre-pandemic 2019 active inventory levels. But in September 2024, within 1 month, the number grew to nine, from four states to nine states. And we already saw that like Oklahoma, Alabama, and Oregon also very close to the inventory pre-pandemic level. So they may also join soon. And this is active US inventory for sale according to the realtor.com. The black line is the 2024 and the gray line is the 2020. Right now we are just above the 2020 levels, but sooner or later it may go up if the sales are not good. And this is new listings by month according to realtor.com. So the new listings are going up in 2024 from compared to the August, also it is up in the September. And we just saw the inventory is going up across the nation. But how do we know whether it is oversupply or undersupply in the market? We calculate based on the month supply of the inventory. The left side it says in the millions. The blue line is like existing home sales inventory, and the red line is the month supply of that inventory. It says like below 5 means it is balanced market. Any inventory below 5 months of supply is called a balanced market. So right now the existing homes inventory, even it is went up like crazy from compared to the last year, but still it is balanced market supply only. But if you see month supply of new houses, it is like 7.8, which is above 6, means it's not the balanced market, it's like a over supply. Existing home inventory are balanced market below 6, but new home supply is more, like more than 6 means it's 7.8 is not at all a balanced market, it is just above the oversupply. But if you see the building permits also going up across the nation except the west side, and it's the building permits went up both in multifamily as well as individual single family homes. Single family authorizations went up 2.8% to 967,000, and also multifamily like buildings with 5 units or more also advanced by 8.2% to rate 503,000. So the building permits are increasing, means there is a high chance the inventory is go up in the new homes. And total construction spending residential in the United States, we just saw the permits are went up and also inventories also, but the construction spending reduced. Why the construction spending reduced? That we see this one. Like this is like NHB Wells Fargo Housing Market Index. This tells the builder whether the builder is feeling positive in the economy or negative. This tells us like below 50 means the builder is not feeling positive on the economy. can clearly see here each month builder sentiment about the present and the near term housing market is depicted on a scale of 0 to 100, indicating the portion of builders experience positive market conditions. Above 50 means he's feeling positive on the market. If below 50 means he's not at all feeling positive. Why? I mean, new houses sold and for sale by stage of construction and median number of months on sales market. On what stage the new homes are sold. In 2023 August, out of 652,000, after completion only 251,000 are sold. And most of them they sold either under construction or not started. Means only 40%, near to 40% they sold after completion. But in 2024 August, out of 716,000, 372,000 they sold only after completion. Means more than 50% homes they sold after completion. Means when they want to sell after completion means they need to give some incentives like the closing cost or some other incentives they need to provide to sell the house, which is not a good sign. That's one of the reason why builders are not feeling positive on the economy and why the construction spending is less. And this new single family homes sold in the United States, it's like 716,000 in the August of 2024, which is not which is not going up or going down. It's going on the sideways right now. Let's see how it is going to be in the coming months. And this existing home sales sink to a 14-year low. We just saw new home sales are okay, not bad, but the existing home sales sink to a 14-year low. This report came on October 2023 as home buyers pull back ahead of the November election. Maybe it's just election or maybe some other reason. Yes, we saw that last week video mortgage interest rate, and also we're going to see why it is like home price and other factors as well. And this is new and existing home sales. The left one is the new homes and the right one is the existing homes. We always need to see the month supply how it is before and now. In 2019 the new home supply is 5.5, but in now 2024 August the new home supply is 7.8, which is not at all good, which is above the oversupply of the houses. In the existing homes previously it is like 3.9, but now it is at 4.1, which is also good. I mean, under 5, under 6 is the balanced market, but condos is 4.3, it is went up to the 5.3, which is not a good sign increasing, but it's under considered as a balanced market. And the pending home sales edged up 0.6% in August. We just saw new home sales are not that much great, but the pending home sales little bit up, so which is good sign. If the sales goes up, that's a good sign for the home price and also for the inventory. And mortgage application index, we just saw the pending home sales are up, but the mortgage application index, if you see purchase index versus 30-year fixed, the orange line is the 30-year fixed interest rate and the the gray color is the purchase index. So if you see here, it's just above the 3%. It's almost like a multi-year low. It's almost like 1995 levels, which is not at a good sign. Why the purchase index is low? I mean, why the mortgage application index is low? One of the main reasons is median sales price of the houses sold for the United States. If you see at the median home sales price is way above than 2020 or 2019 levels. Like previously it is like 320,000, now it is at 440,000. It is going down a little bit, but not that much. That is one of the main reasons why the mortgage and application index is low or why the sales are low. And this 30-year and 15-year conventional fixed mortgage rate, we just saw the medium home price is very very high. Along with that, the interest rate also is very very high compared to the 2020 or 2019 level. In 2019 it's like 3 to 4 percentage, but now it is like above 6%. So both interest rates and also the medium home prices went up like anything last couple of years. That made the sales down and also the inventory up. And this research is done by John Burns Research and Consulting. When they do some research on the what is the best interest rate people want to buy, that says like between 5 and 5.5 more people are ready to buy a home. Right now it is like when they done this one at the time the interest rate is 6.2 for the 30-year mortgage interest rate, but right now it is like 6.8 or 7. That but a lot of people are interested to buy a home with a 5 and 5.5. Why? Because there is a huge gap between the medium household income and also the qualified income. So the blue line is median household income and the orange line is qualified income to buy a home. There is a huge gap. So the medium house income is just about 85 or 86, but the qualified income to buy a home is 120,000. So huge gap between the income and the medium home price. That's the reason the sales are down like anything and the inventory is up. And this is another way of telling in this chart, like years of wages to pay off a house mortgage, like how many years to pay to clear your house mortgage with the current income and the current home medium home price. In 2006 it is like 14 years. On an average historically it is 10 years. It is good sign, near to 10, not 10. But in 2006 it went up to 14 years. From there it corrected, the prices went down, the medium home price went down. But right now it is in 2022, it is like 15 years. So that's the reason the home medium price is coming down. So it's like way above the average price, average years. That's the reason it is coming down. And there is a huge gap, like 10 and 15. There's a huge gap. So there's a high chance medium home price can come down further. And total serious delinquency loans. So if you see here, all conventional FH and FVA, all for delinquency loans are very very few. It's not major, and they are not increasing like anything. It's okay. They are very good levels. So we know that the inventory comes from the existing home sales, or from the new homes buildings, or from the foreclosures. But looks like the foreclosures are not that much. But if the median home price goes down, as we just saw, the trend is going down. If it is further goes down like 10% or 20% or 25%, there is some chance the foreclosures may increase from here. And households priced out of the market by 1,000 price increase 2024. Right now, across the nation, income needed to qualify to buy a home is like 151,947. But the median new home price is 495,750. And this tells like 76.9% of families are unable or affordable to buy a home. Means just 23 point something, 23.1% people, families are affordable to buy a home with the current medium home price. That makes the buying a home is very tough right now. That's the reason why sales are down. So now it connects to the sales, like no, sorry, employment or wages. Means okay, medium price home price is high, and also mortgage interest rate is also high. If the employment is good or the wages are good, then it may be not that much tough. This connected to the how the employment situation is. Let's see how the employment situation in coming slides. So now we are going to talk about the employment situation. So this is like at the very top level, very high level. The employment rate is just 4.1% unemployment rate, but it is increased from the 3.8 from the earlier 1 year earlier. So it increases from 3.8 to 4.1, but which is also good. I mean, it is not a stressed unemployment rate. If it is more than 4.5 or 5, that is a stressed unemployment rate. But it is right now 4.1. But it is compared to the previous year, it is went up by 0.3%. And this non-farm payroll employment is a measure of number of paid workers in the United States, excluding those in certain sectors. So how do we calculate the non-farm payroll enrollment? So this is the non-farm payroll enrollment, and it is going up last couple of months. That's a good sign. But these sectors, people who are working in this sector, they don't come under the non-farm payroll employment. And this household data, full or part-time status, and the multiple job holders. If you see here full-time workers, any worker who works more than 35 hours a week, that considered as a full-time worker. Whoever works less than 35 hours, that considered as a part-time worker. So in September 2023, 134,560 are the full-time workers, and in September 2024 that come down to the 133,000. And again the part-time workers from 27,000 it went up to 28,000. Means full-time workers are reduced, part-time workers are increased. Again, the multiple job holders, it is like a percent of total employed is 5, and it increases the 5.3. Why the people are doing the multiple jobs like that? That is increased from the 5 to 5.3. So one of the main reasons is inflation. We're going to see in the next coming slides. And this is unemployed 27 weeks or longer as a percent of total unemployed. And this is seasonal adjustment. Any people, like people, and I mean, there are some seasonal employees would be there. If they are seasonally terminated, then again they come back into the another. If their employment situation is good, then they will be employed into the some other way. But any employee which is employed more than 27 weeks, that's considered as a not considered as a temporary unemployment. That considered as a long term unemployment, which is not a good sign. And this is like reasons for unemployment: seasonally adjusted, job losers not on temporary layoff. So they laid off completely. They are not laid off temporarily, which is not a good sign for the employment. And the persons not in the labor force who want a job, seasonally adjusted. So okay, they people who are laid off, are they interested to join a job, or they don't want to join a job? But looks like people who are not in the labor force, they want to join the job, which is increasing, which is not a good sign. And this is like Jolt's information. Job openings, hires, and separation rate seasonally adjusted. So the all the red lines are like total non-farm job openings. The thick red line is going down. I mean the job openings are not going up. And total non-farm hires, the hires also going down. And the dotted one, total non-farm separation, which means either they were laid off or they quit or anything, that is also going down. So all these three things are going down, which is not a good sign. And this job opening higher separation for that private jobs. Private job openings are the thick line, the dashed lines are total private hires, and dotted on the total private separations. They are also going down. The job openings are going down, private hires are going down, and private separations also going down. Which is private separation is good if it is going down, that is good, but hires and openings are going down, which is not a good sign for the employment. And this is again Joel's data for the government jobs. So government jobs are going up. If you see here compared to the private jobs, the government jobs openings are there, which is good. Government hires, the hires also okay, not bad. Government separations also okay. Compared to the private jobs, only government jobs or openings are more. That is the one which is helping the unemployment rate, which is staying at 4.1 level. And this compensation in private industry and state and local government 3 month percentage change. If you see the compensation or bonuses, they are going down compared to 2022 level. Like the private, the red line is the private one, the blue one is the government. Both are going down. So the inflation is okay, not bad, but the wages are going down, the benefits are going down. That is putting the pressure on the wages or income of the household. That is putting the pressure on the sales of a home. And if you clearly see here, this is the wage growth tracker by full time and not part time. Both full time and part time, they are going down. The part time is the orange one, full time is green, and overall is the blue. All are going down crazily. So this is the one putting the pressure on the sales of the homes, because the wages are going down, the bonuses are going down, the compensations are going down, the job openings are going down, and who are laid off more than 27 weeks are going up. These are all putting these are all putting the employment situation very tough to buy a home. If you see in this one, this is the slide I'm sharing from the beginning. Current, the blue one is the current status and what helps the house market to go up or the sales go up. This is the green one. So right now the mortgage interest rate is going up, home inventory is going up, sales are going down, and home price is going down, employment situation is going down. So these are all putting the housing market in a situation, unaffordable, more families are unaffordable to buy a home, and sales going down and inventory is going up. But what helps the housing market to go up or do better? One is in mortgage interest rate. If it right now it's about 6.5 or 6.8, if it comes below 5 or at least below 6, like we just saw that John Burns research, between 5 and 5.5, that helps most of the people to buy a home. The other one is employment situation. Right now the employment situation is not that great, it is going downside. But if it goes up, if the employment situation improves, like the hires come, number of hiring is improves, or the number of job openings increase, that helps the wage increase, and that helps people affordable to buy a home with even the current medium home price. So this is my total housing market analysis. Please watch part one also if you do not watch. That's all for this week. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please watch more videos in my channel. Please subscribe if you like it, and also please share this content if you are looking similar kind of content. Thank you so much. Bye bye.